Assassin's Creed 4 in 2023. This actually really surprised me, like genuinely. Is this possibly one of the best Assassin's Creed games ever made? And how does it hold up in 2023? Is it worth playing? Let's find out. Did you play this game back in the day? Give the video a quick like rating if you did, and let's see how many of you are watching. The graphics. I am playing this on PC, which will make a slight difference. But graphically, this game hasn't aged a bit. It's very impressive and the setting is so refreshing. This game was released in 2013 and it really doesn't look its age. You will be surprised by just how good this looks. It would have been better if it wasn't capped to 60 FPS on PC. Not quite sure why this is the case. It's not the end of the world, but just look at these graphics. You cannot complain. The open world. So this really changed the Assassin's Creed franchise at the time with a whole new, refreshing feel, as the map is mainly the sea, as you will be sailing on your ship quite a lot, but there is also a lot of locations on grounds which look very impressive, and there is still plenty of buildings and environments to discover. But the main focus here is the pirate aspect, which works amazingly well. I love the fact it feels like two games merged into one, which we will dive into next when we talk about the gameplay. One thing I noticed was the sound design. It's seriously underrated. Definitely use some decent headphones when playing this game, as it does such a great job of making you feel fully immersed. The settings around the map feel alive and are populated with NPCs, which includes your crew of pirates who are often in combat, and of course the enemy guards patrolling different areas. Seeing ships battle each other in the distance is incredible, and the open world does make you feel completely immersed. The gameplay. Let's get the bad parts out of the way first. Yes, combat and parkour isn't perfect here, and it will feel like a step backwards if you compare this to Unity, although many people find the combat and parkour better when compared to the newer games in the franchise, as many don't like the new RPG feel and less focus on the original Assassin's Creed aspects. I did find that there was times where I was climbing in a direction I didn't really want to go in, and combat can be messy when fighting multiple enemies, but this doesn't happen all the time and it's not too distracting. One thing that has always bugged me about this game is why the sound effects during combat are out of sync. The sound design is amazing, but for some reason during combat it's totally off. Apart from this, combat is actually really satisfying and the animations are as badass as hell. The variety of weapons keeps combat refreshing, as there's lots of ways to twat enemies, and you do feel pretty deadly. It's so damn good when you board the enemy ship and twat every single person on board with your crew of pirates. It just never gets old. As you do this, you also unlock upgrades for your ship and more customization options as well, which once again adds a lot of depth to the game. It literally feels like you're playing two games in one. The traditional Assassin's Creed formula, where you parkour around the map and assassinate enemies, still exists, but you also have this new aspect where you can fight enemy ships, take over forts, and conquer the sea as a pirate. It takes everything that works from the original formula and merges it with this new gameplay as a pirate. And because of this, it never feels repetitive, and there is just so much to do. So gameplay really can't be faulted. So overall, should you play this in 2023? In my view, yes. I think it is one of the best Assassin's Creed games ever made. It's so fleshed out and filled with so many different things to do, it will hold your attention for hours. And since this release, not one Assassin's Creed has been able to accomplish this. And it is a shame that they have all departed from the pirate aspect ever since. Yes, the game is quite old now, but anything that does feel a bit clunky due to the age doesn't matter after a while when you experience how amazing the game is. It's incredible to see just how good this holds up in 2023, and I highly recommend playing it. Make sure to comment down below your thoughts on this, and also what your favourite Assassin's Creed game is. I would love to see that. And if you would like to see whether Watch Dogs 1 still holds up in 2023 or not, and whether it's worth playing, make sure to click the card on screen to see that video, as it was pretty interesting to say the least. Thank you guys for watching as always, and have a great rest of your day.